Hi students, I just wanted to respond to our discussion board this week. There was a lot of good ideas about what a text analysis is and some good questions put in there. I just wanted to highlight these two quotes from your peers here. Abigail says, the most challenging texts, those with meanings that appear obscure or complex, are the ideal candidates for analysis, and I would agree with that. You want to keep in mind that this is not really about your opinion or, it's not a book report. This is an exercise in critical thinking. So if you find a text that's challenging, that's probably a good thing, because then you'll have more to argue or interpret, as she describes here or explains here. So that's correct. That might mean you have to pick a text that's more challenging, but in the end that will probably be better because you'll have more to talk about. Alexis also brings out this important point that what you understand the meaning behind the text to be can be different for another reader. So this is true. This was mentioned in the textbook. I think I mentioned it in the video as well. And this is probably touching on the question that I got the most in the discussion board, which is, how do I know when I've come to the, quote unquote correct interpretation? So I don't know if this is left over from years of, poetry analysis in English, or, I don't know, but as I understand it, literary analysis, text analysis, this is you coming to an opinion about the text, about what the text is saying, and as long as you can support that that meaning that you find in the text with evidence from the text, meaning literary devices, changes in character, looking at the setting and the plot, those kinds of things, if you can back it up with evidence from the text that supports that central meaning that you find in the text, then that is the correct interpretation. Now there might be a quote unquote correct interpretation that came from the author, meaning they had an idea when they put that text together about what that means. But once they put it out into the world, then that left it open for other readers to respond to it. And they're going to bring with it their life experiences, their, other things they've read, their culture, and they may interpret that a different way. And I think that's healthy and good. I don't think you should bind yourself down with this thought that you have to have a correct interpretation. So if that's you, please leave that at the door. So that would be my main thing. The other thing I just wanted to say, I don't want to get this too long, but our class tutor, Alicia, she's posted lots of answers to questions, and these are such good answers. So if you go through, I would highly recommend going through and looking at these answers. You might find that your question is one of the ones she answered too. As always, reach out to me or reach out to Alicia as you get started. Looking forward to seeing what you write.